Yo, what's going on everyone? Welcome back to another video. Today, I'm going to be showing you guys how to mix your vocals to sound like Don Toliver in the song Cannonball. And I'm also going to be doing a video on Light's vocal chain for this song. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss that. Yeah, let's check out how the preset came out, shall we? Let's go.
Yeah. Get geeked up off that walkie, then I blast off.
Hey.
Pull up to your house on with my mask off. Shorty thick petite and her ass off. Jump right in that pussy, I'm a cannonball.
Hey.
Nobody make a move, bitch. I'm finna pop a move.
Yo, this song's absolutely fire. I feel like this Don Toliver chain came out so tough as well. Now, if you guys do want to cop this vocal preset, I'll leave a link to it at the top of the description. But stick around because I'm going to be showing you guys how to mix these vocals yourself. And if you guys do cop the preset, you'll need Studioverse to load it in. All right, let's get into the chain, shall we? But first up in the chain, I used Melodyne. This won't be included in the vocal preset, but the first plugin that will be. First up in the chain, we've got an NS1. This is just a noise suppressor. This is just getting rid of any unwanted sounds that the mic picks up. Any noises outside, the humming from my computer, the fan in my room, stuff like that. Next up in the chain, we're using Waves Real Time. This is just auto tune. We've got a fairly high speed and note transition. We set the key, of course. Next up in the chain, we're using the FabFilter Pro Q4. We're just rolling off a lot of the low end, doing some pretty drastic low cuts as well. We're taking out like 5 dB of the 200 range and taking out more in the 400 and the 700 as well. Let me show you what it sounds like actually with just those 3 plugins.
Get geeked up off that walkie, then I blast off. Pull up to your house on with my mask off.
Still a long way from where we need to be. That's why up next the chain we're using Waves Silk vocals. This is like Waves version of Soothe kinda. Just doing a little bit of every frequency. We're cleaning up some of the low end, mid range, and a bit more in the high end as well. That's sounding like this now.
Get geeked up off that walkie, then I blast off.
You can see it going to work here.
Your house on with my mask off.
Next up in the chain, we got our first compressor. Yep. And we're using the CLA 76 by Waves. We're on the Bluey mode. We've got a pretty fast attack and fast release. The input's at negative 32.7 and the output is at negative 23.2.
Get geeked up off that walkie, then I blast off. Pull up to your house on with my mask.
It's doing a really good job controlling the dynamics, doing what it needs to do. Next up in the chain, I'm using Slate Digital's Virtual Mix Rack. Now this is actually going to be part of the secret sauce, so if you want to know the secret, you got to cop the preset, first link in the description. With Virtual Mix Rack, we're doing some compression, we're doing some EQing, and we're brightening up the high end a little bit.
Get geeked up off that walkie, then I blast off. Pull up to your house on with my mask off.
Yeah, really shaping the vocal how I wanted it. And then after that in the chain, we're using the Abbey Road Saturator. This is also going to be part of the secret sauce. So if you want to know the secret, you got to cop the preset, first link in the description. Just saturating the vocal. This is the vocal before the secret sauce.
Get geeked up off that walkie, then I blast off.
And then with.
Get geeked up off that walkie, then I blast off.
Ooh, the tone it brings out and just controlling dynamics. That's fire. Next up in the chain, we got a Puke Tech EQ. Here we're just attenuating some of the low end and boosting some of the high end. Just the simple stuff. We're boosting the 5K range and attenuating the 100 range.
Get geeked up off that walkie, then I blast.
Just brightening it up a little bit.
Pull up to your
simple stuff. After that in the chain, we're using Magma BB tubes. There's another saturator actually. In the song, Don Toliver's vocals are super like saturated and like gritty. And that's why I added this plugin.
Get geeked up off that walkie, then I blast off.
Oh, that's doing heaps.
Pull up to your house on with my mask.
Adding so much grit to the vocal, so much body, giving the vocal a lot more character. Then after that in the chain, we got the SSL EV2 channel. This is also going to be part of the secret sauce. So if you want to know the secrets, you got to cop the preset. With the SSL EV2 channel, we're shaping the vocal more, EQing it, even adding some more saturation actually. That sound like this now.
Get geeked up off that walkie, then I blast off. Pull up to your house on with my mask.
Tough. Now the SSL EV2 channel brought in a lot of harsh frequencies, so that's why up next we've got a DSR. Just your simple stuff, taming the harsh frequencies.
Get geeked up off that walkie, then I blast off. Pull up to your house on with my mask.
Fire. Then next up in the chain, we're using the Greg Wells voice centric. We're not doing too much. We're pretty much just using the intensity knob, just boosting it a little bit. I'm not really sure what it does. I think it adds a little bit of like, I think it's sort of like an exciter.
Get geeked up off that walkie, then I blast off. Pull up to your house, I'm with my man.
I like it. Then we got another Pro Q4. I downloaded the acapella and I was looking at the waveforms of the vocal and I just tried to recreate it. Don Toliver's vocal in this song was very mid-range present, so I boosted a lot of that. These are all like dynamic, and then I've also got a spectral high shelf as well, just acting like soothe, just to smoothen out the high end as well.
Get geeked up off that walkie, then I blast off. Pull up to your house, I'm with my mask off.
Oh, that's fire. That's literally shaping the vocal exactly how I wanted it. I'm literally copying Don Toliver's vocal like build with this EQ. And then for the final plugin before the sends, we've got a vocal rider. This is literally a fader, which is controlling the volume of the vocal.
Get geeked up off that walkie, then I blast off.
When my vocal gets quiet, it makes it louder without compressing it. It's just volume. All right, now on to the sends. For the first send, we're using Valhalla Vintage Verb. We started with the vocal plate preset, but we definitely did change a bit. I changed the color to 1970s, up the decay, just copy these settings.
Get geeked up off that walkie, then I blast off. Mask off.
That's a nice plate reverb, I like that. And then next up in the chain, we got a H delay. I tried recreating the delay I heard in the song. It's pretty much just like a filtered out quarter note delay. These are the settings I used to recreate it.
Get geeked up off that walkie, then I blast. Pull up to your then I blast off. Pull up to your house, I'm with my mask. Shorty, thick the
nice. And then for the final send, we're using Valhalla Vintage Verb again. This is also going to be part of the secret sauce. So if you want to know the secret, you got to cop the preset first, link in the description. But it's another reverb, and this is like a smooth room reverb. I just created the ambience needed for the vocal.
Get geeked up off that walkie, then I blast off. Get geeked up, I blast off. Pull up to my mask off.
Fire. Hey, this Don Toliver vocal chain is so fire, I can't even lie. So if you do cop the preset, this is what you'll see. Here we have Studio Verse loaded up, and here we have all the plugins that we just went over. And then on the master chain, I've also got my mastering chain preset pack on. I've just loaded up this simple but effective preset. I'll show you what it sounds like without the master.
Yeah. Get geeked up off that walkie, then I blast off.
And then with.
Pull up to your house, I'm with my mask off.
Not doing a whole lot. This is exactly what it does. Simple but effective, getting it to that level. But if you guys suck at mastering and want your mixes to sound professional and radio ready, cop the mastering chain preset pack. I'll leave a link to that in the description as well. If you guys do cop the vocal preset, I'll show you how to load it in now. So what you're going to want to do is create a new audio track, go to the plugins, add the plugin Studio Verse. When Studio Verse loads, click up here. Click load, go to where you download the preset. Here I have all my presets. Just double click the preset and there you are. Here we are in Studio Verse with the chain we just covered. We got all the plugins, all the sends, and you sound like the artist, you sound on fire, you sound like $1 million. All right, thank you guys for watching. Let me know in the comments who you want me to make a vocal preset on next, and make sure you subscribe with notifications on so you don't miss out on future videos. If you want to support the channel, you can become a member. But yeah, as always, thank you guys for watching. Take it easy, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.
Hey, shawty, what's up? You can pull up when you want some. Yeah, right around town, motherfuckers too slow, need a break some. She way too geek when she with me, told her slow down, need a pop one. Fly her at her friends, how do you stab right to the bedroom?